Alright, what's going on everyone on YouTube? Yes, we're welcome to day number 22 of my 31 Days of Horror Marathon. And today we're going to talk about the sequel to Child's Play 2. And as you guys know, Child's Play is my favorite horror franchise. And Child's Play is my favorite horror film of all time. So we're going to be talking about the sequel because there's really no point for me to talk about the first one because talked about it a lot in the past, but I haven't really talked about the sequels that much. I reviewed Curse of Chucky a little while ago, but I figured I'd talk about Child's Play 2 in my opinion on the sequel. So, my thoughts on Child's Play 2, it's on par with the first one as being extremely awesome. And, with the universe of Andy Barclay, I think the franchise does extremely well when they're in his character's world, I would suppose you could say. So, Child's Play 2 takes place, I guess, somewhat immediately after Child's Play 1. I guess that's what they're trying to get at. You could tell that Andy Barclay is a little older than what he was before in the first film, but I think they were just trying to get it off as being a sequel right after the first one ended, like Halloween and Halloween 2. So, the guy who made the company that makes the Good Guy dolls recovers the charred body or the charred doll of Charles Lee Ray, who is of course Chucky, and they put them back together for some reason so they could get stock money, share money, and the investors wouldn't back out because they have a lot of press about this killer Good Guy doll. So it really doesn't make any it's a little bit confusing about why the cops would just give them evidence and like a doll that's obviously has, a history to it. And I want to know what happened to the fucking cop in the first film. It's like he was non-existent in this movie. So doesn't he have anything to say about it? But so Chucky, of course, comes back to life and tries to find Andy once again. So, sorry. I just got a thought in my mind about something. So, tries to find Andy again, and Andy is now in this foster family because his mom went loony from the offense that happened in the first film, I suppose, or they really couldn't sign her on to make another movie. But, so, he moves into this foster family, and Chucky, of course, finds him, and Andy tries to warn them what is going on and that Chucky's back, but of course none of them believes him until the end of the film where all of them are dead but the one Andy and the one foster kid, well, I guess you could say she's an adult, is just left. And the final act takes place at the toy factory, which is a memorable ending to almost, a lot of people definitely note this ending to the rest of the series because this is a really cool ending, my personal favorite of endings in the whole Child's Play series. Like number 3's ending is pretty cool as well in the amusement park types thing, but nothing like Child's Play 2 with the toy factory and all the Good Guy doll boxes everywhere and you don't know where Chucky is. This is a really interesting setting for the final act of the film. So overall, Child's Play 2 gives my thumb of approval. It's a really awesome sequel. Really good and still holds up to today as being a very solid sequel. So, hope you guys have enjoyed this review. If you guys like what you see, please give it a thumbs up. And let me know down below. You can follow me on Twitter at twitter.com/NESRuler22. And I shall talk to you guys tomorrow. So, see you guys tomorrow.